I am Ryan, and I'm here to talk to you today about some more musical instruments. This is a follow-up to the video I did previously on kazoos. That was just like an intro on kazoos, and this is to give you a little bit more about some variations of kazoos, some different kazoos that I have that I like to mess around with. This is the kazoo I showed you last time. It was a simple plastic kazoo. It's a nice one as far as it's fairly solid and thick on this. So this is sort of the standard kazoo that most people know. This one in particular came with this extra sort of phonograph resonator, which is way cool because this makes it louder. It also looks kind of neat. You got a little yellow submarine kind of feel to it, but it amplifies the sound. So now you'll hear the difference in the sound. Ready? There you go. That is definitely louder. All right, so that is one way that you can get more sound out of your kazoo. I did want to mention that this is the Wazoo kazoo with megaphone gold bell on it. This is the Lion's Wazoo kazoo. Very cool kazoo that you might want to consider. I also, after this plastic one, I wanted to try something different. So I ordered, some of you have seen the blue kazoo, and this blue kazoo came in a nice little case there, shipped to me with that, and it comes with this nice, really nice material. It's got a little carabiner on it, so you can hook it onto your backpack. You can put it with your stuff and keep it with you when you're out. You can have it readily accessible. The blue kazoo is actually metal, so it feels a little bit more solid, I think, than the regular plastic ones. I don't know. There's a different sound to it, definitely. I don't know that it's hugely different in quality, but it's really cool. So with this one, you could actually replace the membrane quite easily if you need to. This part comes off and you can put a new membrane in there. And the nice thing is, in the case, it came with, looks like 3 extra membranes that you can use. So if you were to damage your kazoo in the membrane, you can just replace it, so you don't have to stop your music. So I'm actually going to compare this kazoo to this kazoo so you get a good feel in the difference in the tone. So the plastic one, and this is the metal one. It's got a different feel to it. It definitely has, to me, a little bit of a tighter sound. So I like the sound of the blue kazoo a little bit better than the plastic one. This one's a little more fun and whimsical maybe, and this one's getting a little more serious in the tone range. So listening to this one, I just think it's really nice. I mean, you decide. I like this one. This one might actually be a little bit louder, the plastic one, but the blue kazoo one I really like the tone of, and I think it's very cool. So again, the blue kazoo, it's really nice that it's got the case. I like the tone of it. It's got this really nice case for it, and maybe it looks a little bit more professional that you don't have a plastic instrument, but you have a metal one. But the next kazoo I'm going to show you definitely does cost more money. But to me, it is so cool and so worth it. This comes from Black Owl Guitars, and this really cool dude named David English, and he makes these really cool kazoos. He makes guitars as well. I think they're cigar box guitars, but which are awesome. We'll do another video on that another time. But this is the kazoo. So first of all, the case, I just want to show you the case is really cool. He's got a carabiner-like clip here, so you can clip this onto your stuff. But this case is really nice. I like the case for the blue kazoo, but I really like the case for this Black Owl guitar kazoo. So great job there, by them. And this one also comes with extra membranes, and I'll show you that in a minute. But it's got this is the, I mean, look at this. Check this out. This is the kazoo. Now, size-wise, I will compare it to the blue kazoo because that's sort of a standard size. But check this out. It's a little bit bigger, definitely. It's a little bit thicker, definitely. But it's just so awesome. This was a custom one that he was making. I mean, I think they're all custom, but he has a bunch of them, and then he sometimes seems to experiment with different patterns and colors and whatnot. But this feels like an awesome instrument. Now, I should play it for you before I'm touting it as being awesome without having played it. But before I get to that, I just wanted to show you really quick. In the bag is a little pouch that holds the membranes. The blue kazoo had nice membranes, but they're just kind of loose. They're in the pouch, so you can't lose. I keep worrying about losing my blue kazoo membranes. I don't worry about that with this. They're in this pouch, nice and tight, and there's a bunch of them in there. Yeah. So I will play this one now. It's not as loud, I don't think, but it is definitely got a great tone. So here, we'll show you the difference between a regular kazoo, the blue kazoo, and then the black owl. So the black owl is maybe it's a warmer tone. It's a little more muted, maybe because of the amount that's being absorbed in the actual wood, because it's so cool and thick and awesome. But it's just awesome. And changing the membrane on this is really easy. You've got the black owl here. There's a little screw thing in the back. You can loosen it. Just slide this and just put a new one on there. Easy to do. No issues with that. And the other thing that's really awesome about this black owl guitar kazoo from Kazoothier David English is that it's got this part in the front, and you can plug this in. This is an electric kazoo, so you can plug this in and plug it into an amp, and now you're amplified, so you can play with a band maybe a little bit better. To me, that's just awesome. So I'm not going to demonstrate that today. I'm going to do that another time when I have a little more time to set something up. But you can plug this right in, and it is so cool, and then you're ready to rock. I think it's so cool. The other thing that Black Owl Guitars makes is this little bumblebee Black Owl guitar kazoo. Look at the size of this compared to the standard kazoo, and you can see, look, it's this like cute little itty bitty thing, and it's awesome. And the sound on this, here you got back and forth between the two Black Owl guitar kazoos. I don't know. I like them both. I think they're both very pretty awesome. This has got a little bit of a tighter sound, maybe a little bit of a brighter sound. Maybe it's a little buzzier. I don't know. But these kazoos are really, really awesome. So to me, I love having a quality instrument of whatever instrument that I'm playing. So I play a lot of different instruments, and the kazoo, you could just leave it at a couple of bucks for a kazoo, or you can take it a step further, or you can take it to this level. There are a lot of other kazoos out there. There are a lot of different shapes of kazoos that you can get. There are ones that look like trumpets and trombones and all sorts of things, but these are the kazoos that I use, and this one is my favorite, and I think followed by this bumblebee one. So to me, the Black Owl guitar kazoos are really awesome. So thanks again to David English, Kazoothier. for turning me on to these very awesome kazoos. So anyway, I'll make some more videos another time. I just wanted to share a little bit with you. We'll talk more about the membranes and changing them and different ideas with that another time. But there is a little bit of musical stuff for you guys. Thanks a lot.